Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. And the Noles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Handoff from the gun. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Castellanos. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Third and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Quickly out to the tight end. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Oh, they're after him! Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, he'll throw it. Got it set up on the outside. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy, first on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it.
Touchdown, Florida State! First points of the day are on the board. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time.
And here comes the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. With the catch, it's Pittman. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Noles have had outstanding quarterbacks over the years, not always dual threats, sometimes a little more Danny Cannell-ish, but always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
Makes the grab. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter.
Ernie on the Jets. How about picking up tough yards like that as he gets to the 22?
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
And that's a nice 3rd down conversion for this offense. And I tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those 1st downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in 1st downs. They'll get one and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple 1st downs together, get one of those long drives going.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Gives it on the option. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
Well, it's an offense that prides themselves on being physical. No mystery there. You need 1 yard, turn around, hand it off, let him go to work.
A 1st down run in the red zone. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the... Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air, it's Castellanos. He's got an open man. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the 1st half. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unleashes one. Got it in the middle. It's Ocha. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. Splits the uprights. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Charlottesville. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Carl Smith Center in Scott Stadium.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They start this 3rd quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Buys a little time with his feet. He's going to run it. Quarterback's got the 1st. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
The Seminoles can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Seminoles line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down, they've got it at the 40. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to ride this running back.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Plucks it out of the air. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. On 4th down. They could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Looking for a push on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll on downs. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the check. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Let's it fly. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Good blocking up front. Great job following it. He's got 6 to the 18.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. On the ground, it's Holmes. The ball squirted out. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Little touch pass to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
And you hear people talk about the 4-minute offense all the time in football. What does that mean? That means you're getting 1st downs, running the clock, and just right now physically dominating up front. Nice job by this offense.
Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. The Noles come to the line with a new set of downs. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody.
Got it inside the 10. Touchdown Seminoles. And the stomping has commenced. They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win. But still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty...
This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. Down to the 26-yard line and a 1st down. Dropping back, it's Morris. Hit as he throws. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, man, he almost picked that one off in the end zone. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. After this, it'll be a wrap. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Got some room to run. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you could tell they're starting to get in a groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that and accentuate that.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.